So at the beginning of this film, scientists saw a strange sphere near Mars. What was the sphere? What was it made of? Was there any danger to humans? To know this, NASA sent a team of its team to Mars. The journey of the astronauts was about 8 months, and when these people were only 6 hours away from their destination, i.e. Mars, then all these astronauts came out of their sleeping pots. We are inside all these astronaut members. We also meet Carla. Apart from being the main character of this movie, Carla is in charge of the AI system of this ship here, and she notices that one of their crew member, Robin, was in a strange condition. She thought that perhaps the reason for his strange condition was that he had been in the hibernation pot for the first time. Carla asks him to rest and gets busy with her work. During these talks, their captain also comes here, who asks Carla to scan the spheres near Mars with the help of AI system. These people were not very far away, but still Carla's AI system does not reveal the existence of any sphere near Mars which they were able to see with their eyes. The AI system was not detecting any sphere there. Seeing this, Carla felt that either her AR system is faulty or there is nothing in front. She tells Paul that we should go back. There is nothing here, but Paul gets angry at him and tells him whether there is anything here or not, we have to complete our mission and go. Meanwhile, a hologram appears here. He was the mission head of this crew who tells all these people from the world that 1,000 people in the world are excited to know only this. What is that sphere? And these people should now complete their mission as soon as possible and get information about that sphere in the world. No matter what Carla did, Carla had to obey her mission head. They start cooperating in this mission again. Then she heard her mother's voice. She was surprised to hear this, although she knew that her mother and her daughter were killed in a car accident, but still she would start searching for her. Here we see in the rubbing room what made her scream in fear, but no one could hear her scream here. When Carla also came to her room, she again got a call from her mission head. Asks Carla, "Do you have any problem? You look worried." Then Carla answers, "No, I have no problem." Now they were talking when suddenly the AI of the system gave an alert to Carla. The sphere which was near Mars had now been detected by the AI, and that sphere was now sending a very large, very fast light beam to their ship, which light beam was destroying many sisters of the ship. Seeing this, everyone along with Carla gets scared. One of Carla's companions says to her, "I think the sphere is showing the ship's path. That is why Carla also does not turn the ship but keeps moving towards this light beam." Where now the AI system had also detected that there was not only light in this light beam but also many sound waves which Carla started detecting. Some message was coming in the sound wave, which perhaps the person living on that fair had sent it. Carla decodes this message and they come to know the word of Deus. Actually, God is called Deus in Latin, and after seeing this, all these people felt that maybe God lives above that fair. Suddenly, their AI system stops working again, due to which people get scared. Then people felt that they should leave the mission, but many people thought that they should go to the sphere and check whether the Vosphere is there or not. After all, is this their duty? While Reuben, who had even come out of his room, was of the opinion that they should not go to the sphere because he was feeling that the day of doomsday has come and there is a God on the sphere who will now take account of his whole life from him. And thinking this, he was very nervous and was crying and requesting to go back. Here we see that their Captain Paul is keeping an eye on all these people from his office. Here all the members were talking if there is no God over that sphere, and if that sphere belongs to an alien, then these people will destroy that sphere. Hearing this, the captain quickly answers, "No, no one will harm that sphere." He was sitting holding the lights of the ad as if he was doing some ritual. He had many religious symbols on his hands. He was in agony. As soon as these people came closer to him, he started shouting and said, "Please do not take that ship towards the sphere. If you do, something very bad will happen." He also tells everyone here that I think Paul is hiding something from all of us. Just as he had said this, Paul came from behind and Paul in his hand. He shot him brutally and killed him with the gun he was holding. Everyone was standing shocked and worried by his reaction in front of all the people, while Paul was normal as if nothing had happened, as if no person had died. Carla also got angry. Now Carla here picks up Sarabin's knife and goes behind Elle and asks him if he feels anything, then tell me clearly. But Paul refuses to tell anything, and he himself goes and puts the created crew member inside his hibernation pot. Calc was getting angry beyond that, but Paul threatened him that he is the captain, and it is the duty of all of them. Despite not wanting to obey his order, now following his order, these people went in a small ship which could easily take them to the sphere. On reaching near the sphere, Carla saw strange structures above the sphere which she could not understand. What is it? Now their small ship lands on that. Fair. As soon as they land, the first thing they receive is the hologram of their mission leader who gave them all the shocking news that, like the sphere seen here near Mars, many similar spheres have started appearing around the world too. Is it a sphere? Will it cause harm to the world and humans, and how to save them from all these questions? Answer, he quickly asks to find the crew members. Paul gives the duty to Carla to go out and investigate, but here one of their members suggests that it is necessary to have a scientist and a validator to go out. Paul accepts this suggestion, and now all three together go out of this ship and go above the sphere. It is very dark here, so dark that they could not see anything. Carla now went down and touched the ground here. Then she realized that this was mud like the ground. She was still talking when suddenly a red door started opening in front of her. As soon as this door opened, they heard a strange sound. These people were surprised. They were wearing the vacuum. After wearing it, no sound was heard, but still they were hearing the sound of this place. Captain Paul had also heard this sound, inside the ship. He translates this sound and tells them that this place is saying welcome to them. All this after this, they see a shadow here, the shadow of a woman who was sending them messages from her mind. Inside, the captain translates all these messages and tells them that what these people are talking about are messages from God. Despite everything that humans have done to the world, God wants to give them all another chance and wants to give them a good life. Those who come inside through this gate will get internal peace and will get peace, and those who remain in this world will bear the hardships of the world. God had chosen Carla first to enter this door, and Carla was the girl who was chosen to show the way to everyone else here. This girl tells that those who will not enter inside this on their own, then the world has a zoosphere, which will itself kill the humans and will give a painful death. This woman suddenly turns into black wax, and Carla's wax now says to Carla, "There is someone waiting for you inside." Carla had understood that if this is heaven, then it must be her daughter inside. Carla, now let's go ahead and cross that lighted door. While she was doing this, here a flashback is shown of when her mom and her daughter had an accident. After coming to the present with her, we see Carla inside a very beautiful city. This city is exactly like Jerusalem. Here now, Carla is hit on the head. The mark is absolutely fresh, as if Carla had been picked up from that time and brought straight to this place. Here, Carla's daughter was also coming running towards Carla. Carla also runs forward to hug her. Before both of them could hug, Carla suddenly regains consciousness, and surprisingly, she does not understand that at this time she was on the table of a ship. She could not understand how she came here inside the ship while she had crossed that door. When she came out of the gate, the others tell her that when you came out of the gate, your condition was so bad that you were not able to walk. We are the ones who picked you up and brought you back to the ship. Now he was talking about the hologram of his mission head coming here. He was questioning Carla about being inside and everything that was visible, when Carla tells him that she had seen a golden city on Shawnee inside. In appearance, it was exactly like Eurosylum. Carla was feeling that that place is heaven. I.e., the man now asks the question, apart from this, what did you see there? Who did you meet and whom did you talk to? But Carla answers, I did not meet anyone there, did not talk to anyone, and that man does not accept Carla's statement. Carla now asks these people about Shohan, who had landed on top of that fair along with her. His crew members tell that Sean was killed. Carla surprisingly asks how he was killed. Then the man answers that his suit was cracked. This was supposed to be accepted because their suits are unbreakable. Then his partner answers that no, he was not able to pack his gloves properly, and after hearing this, Carla now started blaming the same people because Sean was a very old explorer and he had done the most space travel. How was it possible that he could do any work properly? After listening to him, this man says, Carla, you should rest. He too is a human being. He too could have made a mistake. Now that Mara, what are you? You are alive. You should take care of yourself. This time you Rest here. Now Kayla says to him, okay, give me my suit. I have to go to the sphere again. The man says, this is not possible, Carla, because we have started on the return journey. Nagar Carla gets up from there and starts walking, and this man who was with her. When these people reached a place where there was no camera, then Carla told this boy that she had seen her family inside. She could not tell this in front of everyone because she did not trust Paul and her mission head. Here in the room, it is shown that Paul is struggling like a fish out of water because he could not hear what these people were saying. That is, why Carla immediately called a friend and called an emergency. He calls him into the room and asks him, what were you and Carla talking about when they were alone? What new has he told? The man flatly denies that Carla has not told anything new. Hearing this, Paul gets angry and says, you know, it is your duty to respect my orders. On the other hand, we see Carla, who has not yet believed in Sean's death. To investigate this very thing, Sean is carrying a knife. Hypernation comes to Bort, and after opening it, she sees whether Sean was really killed with the help of a gunshot or not. He was shot and killed, and there could be some reason behind it as well. Now she could find out this reason from Paul's room only, so she moved towards Paul's room where she found a gun and some documents. While she was still reading these documents, her partner came from behind. Gaia Khanna wanted him to stop him from reading these files, so Carla points a gun at him. Through these documents, Carla learns that her partner, whom she thought was an astronaut, was actually not an astronaut but a military man. And after hearing this, Carla asks him, what are you with us for? To which he tells Carla, yes, I admit that I am an astronaut. I am a military man, but I don't know anything about this fair. Now Carla comes to the main deck along with him at gunpoint, where their Captain Paul was also, and now Carla had gun pointed on Paul. Seeing Carla in this condition, he also got scared, and he said to Carla, you know that you are rebelling, and as punishment for this, you can be killed in the same way as we had killed Sean, i.e. from his mouth here. The self-consciousness came out that he himself had hit his crew member. He felt that the shot was killed by the military man, but it was his own captain. The situation had become very alive, so there is a call of his mission head here, which Carla caught, is that the video of Carla, which has been sent to the world from the world, has seen a video of the scientist here, is in which it was being shown. After watching the video of Kiki's, all the people from Dunya were also going towards the space, thinking that she was surprised by this lover. She did not understand what she is getting, before she gets a lot of pallets. But the worker does not fight. But the worker does not fight. But the worker did not fight. But the worker did not fight any kind. But the worker did not fight any kind. But the worker did not fight here. But the worker did not fight any kind. But the worker did not fight anyway here. While dropping the corner, he is able to get the hand again by shooting his hand. He did not give Paul to attack Paul by shooting the force. Before he killed Paul, before he killed his other partner, he promises to tell all the truth and says that I will tell you the truth, but I will tell you the truth here. That fair. If he descended on it, he did not see anything ahead of him, but he could not understand the thing that was confirmed, so that he is confirming a lot of things. So, he called his mission head and he said that I have not started to codes the spare. This is not really of God, he has been made a splendor. You all. So I do not remember, because you had installed a new chip in your mind by removing your memory, due to which you made the life in which you made all this. But remember the life that we used to show that the mission head here also tells that I made all this plan in the space and send it to the space, so that all the people can be made so that they can be made so. Some leaving the world of bloodshed or difficulty, people felt that they were in paradise, but in reality they were moving towards their death. Carla was also fond of hearing this. She did not want to let people die. She did not want to let people die. Carla was starting to let Carla be mournful. She is planning to do a manster and heart, and the heart is also placing that fair in the heart. She was also placing her heart here. This thing was known to Vance, that is, his mission to the head. He would set the Isis Itam and put a ship operative disturbing mood so that this ship is destroyed in which the black, and this man who knows all the truth and his mission is successful before it would be a shipper. Contacts who the main was brought back to the path of Safari, and now he was moving towards the small handy that suddenly small blasts started here, which would make the ship distrient in a small ship, which was in a small ship, which was with this great ship so that she could save her life through this. She wanted to go here, but she was very much in the altercation, but she was very much in the altarchar. Elevator can get this small ship, so Carla has to do his ship off and think that he must have gone to his partner at this time. But the next moment he came to know that he was able to come to this small ship at the right time. Now he was able to get a lot Carla. The partner comes out on this sphere first, to do it, and by door, you say to Carla, you go back to meaning, all humans inside this spare laka. Nevertheless, it was Sedimai that Abwa would save humans. She did not become a part of any Burmishan, and this stories are over just while showing this.